Hey guys, this is Slicknick Gaming, and welcome back to the Smash Ultimate CPU Tournament. Yesterday, we covered the Congo Jungle region first round matches, and these are the results. Today, we are going to be covering the only region we haven't covered yet, the Dreamland region. And these will be the last round of 64 matchups for this tournament. So, yeah, here are today's matchups. Again, they will be presented in a random order. Number 1 seed, King Dedede versus 16 seed Lucina. 8 seed Olimar versus 9 seed Wolf. 4 seed Villager versus 13 seed Samus. 5 seed Sora versus 12 seed Chrom. 2 seed Terry versus 15 seed Pac-Man. 7 seed Ike versus 10 seed Corrin. 3 seed Banjo Kazooie versus 14 seed Bowser Jr. And 6 seed Pyra and Mythra versus 11 seed Falco. Alright, those are your matches for today. Let's see who will be advancing to the round of 32. Alright, here we go. This is it. The last day of the first round. The longest round of the entire tournament. That's why it took 4 days. Let's go ahead and introduce the fighters. We have 5 seed Sora, the last DLC fighter. I'm honestly surprised he wasn't seeded a little higher, but oh well. Number 12 seed Chrom. What the fuck was that? I just went Quam. No, his name is Chrom. That's what his name is. Oh god. Alright, let's do it. Sora? Sorry about that. I just got kind of distracted. I've got a lot of things on my mind tonight. Not necessarily bad things, but I've just got a lot of ideas. Why do I always get my best ideas at night? I don't know what it is. I guess I'm just a night owl? I don't know. I guess it's just because I'm a night owl, which is not the way it's supposed to be, you know? Chrom. Oh, he couldn't make it, but he dragged Sora down with him. Chrom knew he couldn't make it, so he just dragged Sora down with him. Big mistake from Sora. He just happened to... He thought... What am I trying to say here? Sora thought that he was... he got a little bit cocky there, but as a result... Oh, he almost did it again. He got a little bit cocky there, and as a result, paid the price. Anyways, it is tied up at 2 now. Sora is the 5 seed, and Chrom is the 12 seed. Timer's halfway gone. These matches are set to a 7-minute time limit. We haven't had the timer go off once. Sora down to his last stock. Chrom makes it back. I thought for sure he was going to die there. Tied up at 1. Next KO will win. Uh-oh, Sora trying to knock him off the stage, and it works! Sora wins! Congratulations, Sora advances. And you know what else I just thought of? He's probably got a huge morale boost after the Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement last week. This is being recorded on the night of June 15th, 2026. Man, I can't believe we're already halfway through June. This year is just flying by. Alright, Sora advances. He will be the first one to advance out of the Dreamland region. Alright, who's next? Let me go ahead and pull up the schedule. Next up, we have the number 3 seed, Banjo and Kazooie, taking on the number 14 seed, Bowser Jr. This should be a good one. Oh, it's on the Persona stage. I tried getting into Banjo-Kazooie, but I just couldn't. Like, I played the first game. I did a playthrough of the first game back in my freshman year of college. And I almost made it to the end, but the Rusty Bucket Bay level completely ruined it for me. Uh-oh. Sorry, I just thought my nose was bleeding. I was gonna say, why would my nose start bleeding? Banjo and Kazooie down to their second stock. Already. Speaking of games that I tried but couldn't play, other than Banjo-Kazooie, I tried playing Star Fox 64 as well. And I could not, unlike Banjo-Kazooie where I stopped right before the end, I couldn't get past the first fucking level on Star Fox 64. I decided to try playing it again after the announcement that came out a few months ago. Or, it wasn't a few months ago, it was at the beginning of May. I decided to give Star Fox 64 another try. I hated it. Because I could not play it for the life of me. It's one of those games that, it's great. Like, I love the game. But I hate playing it. I would much rather watch other people play it. I think what makes the game so great is its dialogue. Not just because it was the first game, one of the first video games to have dialogue. like, spoken dialogue, but, also just, what am I trying to say? Oh, not just because it was the first game to have spoken dialogue, but just because the quotes were so memorable. Banjo-Kazooie down to their last stock. Oh, but Banjo and Kazooie tie it up right away. Next KO will win the match. Oh, man. Bowser Jr. is on a tear. We could see a massive upset unless Banjo-Kazooie gets their ass in gear. Who is going to win? It is basically neck and neck. They're only apart by 10 damage. Now they're only apart by 3. It is neck and neck, guys. I cannot believe this. We could see a massive upset. Oh, man. This is very close. Does Bowser Jr. make it back? Yes. Banjo-Kazooie just laying eggs. Oh, there's an egg bomb. Knocks himself into the center. Knocks himself into the edge of the stage. Not a very good move. Bowser Jr. stuck under the map, and it's over! Banjo and Kazooie barely escaped the upset. That was a lot closer than it should have been. Banjo and Kazooie advance, and Bowser Jr. is out. Alright, that's the end. That's the end of that one. Alright, next match. We have 4-seed Villager taking on number 13 seed Samus. Not Dark Samus, but the Samus. The Samus that started it all. And I take that very literally because Samus was the main protagonist in Metroid. And also she was part of the initial lineup for Smash Brothers. She was in Smash Bros. 64. While Villager didn't first appear until Smash for 3DS and Wii U. In fact, I believe he was the first new fighter announced for that game. Samus spikes him into the ground. And Villager is already down to his second stock. Villager is another fighter that a lot of people are rooting for. Because, well, he's the 4 seed in this region for a reason. He is one of the higher seeds for a reason. But he's not really proven himself too terribly well. He's already down almost a whole stock. Villager, just like Isabelle, can pocket items. He and Isabelle are both very similar fighters. Is Villager going to tie this up? He cannot seem to knock out Samus here. There he goes. It's tied up at 2, as soon as I said it. As soon as I said it, Villager tied it up. Oh man, this match is getting a lot closer. Villager's catching up. This match just got a lot closer, guys. Villager down to his last stock. Uh-oh. Are we going to see another 4 seed go down? But Villager is not giving up just yet. Uses Samus's rockets against her. And Samus down to her last stock as well. Whoever gets this next KO will move on. Samus dropping mines. We could be in for another massive upset. Oh my god. It is pretty much neck and neck right now. Just like the last match. It is very close. Who is going to win? Samus has got... Oh! Samus has got 84. Villager's got 120. 137. Samus drives him into the ground. And that's it! Villager and Isabelle out in the first round. Samus... This is literally the exact same matchup because Dark Samus knocked out Isabelle and the regular Samus knocks out Villager. Wow, this is literally the exact same thing that happened yesterday. I didn't even think about that until after the match was over. Anyways, and Samus, just like, and literally, just like the last match, Samus was the 13 seed, and Villager was the 4 seed. Just like in yesterday's match, where Dark Samus was the 13 seed, and Isabelle was the 4 seed. Call that a coinky-dink. Anyways, Villager is out. Thank you for playing. And Samus advances to take on 5 seed Sora in the round of 32. Go ahead and strike through there. I'm also filling out the results on... I have a digital copy of the bracket, but... because the whiteboard is on the other side of the room. Anyways, let's move on to the next match. We have number 11 seed Falco taking on number 6 seed Pyra and Mythra. So far, all the 11 seeds have won. Falco is looking to do the same thing against Pyra and Mythra, who made it to the Final Four last year. Albeit, everything was seeded differently. But that doesn't mean Pyra and Mythra don't have a chance! Oh my god! As soon as I say that, Falco! Falco with a dunk! Falco certainly means business! Oh my god! And just like that, he already has a major lead. Uh-oh. Battery's running low on my headset. It's a good thing we're down to the last few matches here. I've been recording for pretty much... I've been recording for an hour and a half. I'm doing 2 videos in the same session. Pyra and Mythra are humiliated. Absolutely humiliated. After getting dunked that early in the match. And they are rightfully upset. Really want justification here. Retribution. And no matter what they do, they just can't seem to knock Falco out. Pyra and Mythra, they have a lot of expectations heading into this tournament. And just like that, they're down to their last stock. Falco absolutely putting on a clinic this time. As soon as I say that, he loses his first stock. I can't believe Falco pulled off that dunk at the beginning. That was just epic. Olimar is actually going to be competing later tonight. He is currently the 8th seed. It seems like no matter what, they just can't get a kill there. Falco down to his last stock. This match just got a lot closer. Next KO will win. Will Pyra and Mythra pull off the first 3-1 comeback of this tournament? They're already on the fast track. And just like that, this match is neck and neck. Pyra and Mythra were down 3 stocks to 1, and now it is all tied up. Anybody can win this now. Will Falco pull a Roy and just completely choke? Or will he stand his ground? No! Falco choked! The blue bird loses his wings. And Falco, after having such a strong start to this match, absolutely choked. And we finally have a 6 seed winning. Pyra and Mythra were down 3 stocks to 1. And they came all the way back and won. That was incredible. I'm sorry, Falco. It's time for you to go home. Man, it's kind of sad to see him go because he had such a strong start. But again, I'm legitimately very happy that Pyra and Mythra took that win. I am legitimately very happy for them. And Pyra and Mythra will be taking on the 3 seed Banjo Kazooie in round 2. There we go. All right. Let's move on to the next one. We have number 2 seed Terry taking on number 15 seed who made it to the... Both of these fighters, this is actually a rematch from the Final Four last year. Terry versus Pac-Man. Pac-Man this time is the 15 seed, and Terry is the 2 seed, just like he was in the last tournament. Terry once again somehow ended up a 2 seed. And he is the number 5 seed overall. Uh-oh, Pac-Man? Is he gonna make it back? Yes! There's Bottles. This is the Banjo-Kazooie stage. This is Spiral Mountain. Which is actually where the 2025 Amiibo March Madness Championship took place. Of course, who will forget that? That was the best championship game we ever had in any of our tournaments. Looks like Terry's meter is full. Pac-Man dies first. He loses his first stock. And he answers back immediately after. It is tied up at 2. And there are 5 minutes left on the clock. On the second stock, Terry has already taken charge. Only for Pac-Man to take charge immediately after. This is very back and forth. And this is quite shocking, honestly, because this is 2 seed versus 15 seed. Uh-oh, Terry falls! Terry is down to his last stock. Is Terry seriously going to fall after making it to the... I'm pretty sure he made it to the championship last year. I don't even remember. I do know that both of these fighters were in the Final Four. Terry immediately ties it up. This is it, guys. Next KO will win the match. If Pac-Man wins this, I know I've been saying this a lot, but if Pac-Man wins this, this will be the biggest upset in the whole tournament. Because Pac-Man is the 15th seed and Terry is the 2 seed. Uh-oh. Pac-Man falls! Oh my god! That was very, very close. I think we just had the same thing that we had with Roy. Terry was on his way to death, but then Pac-Man saved him and ended up killing himself. That was a pretty stupid way to win, but Terry prevents the upset and moves on. 2 seed Terry advances to the round of 32. 2 seed Terry on to round 2. Okay. Now that's what I like to see. I'm sorry, Pac-Man, but once again, he loses to Terry. Actually, I'm pretty sure it was Pac-Man versus Kazooie in that match. Whatever. Yeah, it was Pac-Man and Kazooie, but both these fighters did make the Final Four. And then Terry lost to Pyra and Mythra, who would end up losing to Kazooie. So, essentially, that was a third place match from the first tournament. Anyways, next up, we have 16 seed Lucina going up against the number 1 seed and the regional host, King Dedede. King Dedede is the number 1 seed in this region, and so far the 1 seeds are undefeated. The 2 seeds are undefeated too, but it almost wasn't after that very close call between Terry and Pac-Man. Uh-oh, King Dedede with the hammer, and he gets the first KO of the match. I was looking up, like, the legal stages for Smash online. For Smash Ultimate. And I was surprised when I saw that, like, half of even the Omega stages are illegal. Like, I was really surprised to see that. Yeah, I was really surprised to see that. Lucina is already down to her last stock, but King Dedede has a lot of damage. Uh-oh, is he gonna make it? Yes, he makes it! Man, every time he falls, my heart just stops. But then I realize he has that up B. He has that up special. And just like that, it is not going to be a 3-stock. Lucina gets a kill there. Lucina is overall the 61 seed. And Lucina's in big trouble. Meanwhile, King Dedede is the 4 seed overall. If we take the regions away and we just seed them 1 through 64. But I wanted to include regions so it would be easier to understand. Kind of like, and I also wanted it to be kind of like the NCAA basketball tournament without completely ripping them off. And that's game. The 1 seeds are undefeated. King Dedede moves on. Just like all the other 1 seeds. King Dedede joins the other 1 seeds in the round of 32. And Lucina, I think we all knew this was going to happen. Lucina is unfortunately eliminated. Thank you for playing. Oh, okay. We just have 2 matches left to go in the round of 64, the first round. Let's go ahead and do the next one. We have number 9 seed Wolf taking on 8 seed Olimar. These last 2 matches are between middle seeds, so should be at least a little bit closer. Oh, man. No music on this stage. But hey, it is one of my favorite stages. Particularly when it's not Omega like this. You can see stickers on the ground. Oh, wow. What are the odds of that? We have 9 volt, 18 volt, and 5 volt. What are the odds of that? What are the odds of having those 3 stickers on the stage? It's completely random every time. I mean, I guess this is 9 volt's house, but still, you'd think that they would be a bit more random with the stickers. Like, I've seen stickers of, like, uh-oh. Wolf! He falls! I'm guessing Wolf thought Olimar was... I'm guessing Wolf got a little too cocky there. Tried to knock Olimar out, but ended up just killing himself. And Wolf answers right back. It is tied up at 2. Yeah, I hate the gamer music. Why does that have to be there? I mean, I kind of get it, but when you're doing the stage the normal way, I kind of get it. But when it's Omega like this, it just puts silence there. Especially when there's no 5 volt in the background to snoop on you. and get really, really angry at you for playing video games after bedtime. Which is essentially what I'm doing right now. It is 11:15. I should be getting ready for bed because I have personal training tomorrow morning. Yes, I take personal training. Oh. Sorry, I just got a really cute text message. Wolf is down to his last stock. It's got a really cool text message from one of my old professors. Wolf is down to his last stock. Olimar still has another stock to back him up. And the door just opens by itself. Man, they really went to town with this whole horror theme. I was telling my friend the Twyking at his Halloween stream last year that, I mean, yeah, it's fine playing Sneaky Gamer because that's that has a lot of jump scares, but you could also try, like, Ashley's Pumpkin Patch. That's a really cool one, too. Wolf. This could be the end of the line for Wolf. Yup! As soon as I said it, Wolf shows why he has such a terrible recovery. Oh my god. Commentator's curse strikes again, and Olimar advances. I'm sorry, Wolf, you're done. And Olimar advances to take on the #1 seed, King Dedede, in the second round. Alright, that's it. That match went almost 4 minutes. But not nearly as long as a lot of the matches on Nick's Amiibo League, that's for sure. I think definitely in the next season we'll have to lower the amount of HP, because 300, now that I think about it, is quite a lot. I thought it would be cool because I thought we'd get some interesting matches if it was 300. You know, it would be kind of long. But no, it wasn't worth it. It was the exact opposite of what I wanted. And for the final match of the round of 64, we have 7 seed Ike versus 10 seed Corrin. All right, here we go. Oh, Ike! Oh, oh, man! Oh! We just... I'm sorry I didn't talk for a while. I probably woke everybody up. Ike does his signature ether move. He grabs onto the ledge, but dunks Corrin. Ike has pulled off that move so many times, and it's brilliant. I think now you already know who I want to win this match. Sorry, Corrin. The announcer, has a little bit of bias tonight, even though he's not supposed to. But sometimes you just can't help yourself. Especially when you're working for a local station, like for your local sports station. That's one thing. But if you're commentating like nationally, then there's a problem. Then that's when you got to make sure there's a lot less bias or no bias at all. Anyways, Ike is a whole stock ahead. Corrin down to his last stock. Ike is just on fire. The winner of this will be taking on 2-seed Terry in the round of 32. And this is also, as I said, the final match of the first round. Tomorrow we're going to be starting the second round, the round of 32. And we are not going to be seeing any 3 stocks in the first round. And Ike wins it, just as predicted. Ike takes the win and moves on. He is also the first 7 seed to win. All the other 7 seeds were knocked out in the first round. And just like that, 7 seed Ike is the last winner out of the Dreamland region, and he will be taking on 2 seed Terry in the second round. And unfortunately for Corrin, it's time for you to go home. Thank you for playing. And just like that, we are finally done with the first round. Excuse me. Man, I'm burping a lot tonight. But yeah, the first round is officially over. After this, I'm going to be giving you guys a preview to the second round, the round of the 32. It's not round of the 32, it's just the round of 32. Alright everyone, this is it. After 4 days, we have finally reached the end of round 1. And what an exciting round that was. We had some very interesting matches and some very intense matches that will definitely live forever in the history books. And we have your matchups heading into the second round, which will be starting tomorrow. You'll notice right away that there aren't nearly as many upsets this time as there were in the last tournament, because the seeding is a lot more fair this time than there was in the first tournament. So I'm going to go over the regions one by one and show you guys the matchups and also the outcomes of the first round matchups. These are the matchups in the Mishima Dojo region. Number 1 seed Kazooie will be taking on 8 seed Link. 4 seed Piranha Plant will be taking on 5 seed Sephiroth. 2 seed Hero will be taking on 10 seed Palutena. And 3 seed Incineroar will be facing 11 seed Mega Man. And now we head over to the Monastery region, where 1 seed Byleth will be taking on 8 seed Steve. 4 seed Robin versus 12 seed Yoshi. 2 seed Captain Falcon versus 10 seed Little Mac. 3 seed Ganondorf versus 11 seed Luigi. And now we head to the Congo Jungle region, which we covered yesterday. The 1 seed King K. Rool will be taking on 8 seed Snake. And then 13 seed Dark Samus, one of the Cinderellas of this tournament, will be taking on 5 seed Zelda. And then we have 2 seed Bowser versus 10 seed Ice Climbers. And 3 seed Dr. Mario versus 11 seed Dark Pit. And then, last but not least, we head over to the Dreamland region, which we just covered today. We have the 1 seed King Dedede. He'll be taking on 8 seed Olimar. 13 seed Samus versus 5 seed Sora. 2 seed Terry versus 7 seed Ike. And 3 seed Banjo Kazooie versus 6 seed Pyra and Mythra. all the higher seeds won in Dreamland except Villager. He was the only one to not win. There was only one upset in the Dreamland region, and it was easily one of the biggest ones. But anyways, some changes heading into the second round. The matchup rules will remain exactly the same. It's still going to be random Omega, and the rule set is not changing. But the order in which we cover the regions will be different. I decided to change it every time. So we're going to be covering Monastery first, then Congo Jungle, then Dreamland, and then Mishima Dojo. And starting in the second round is only going to be 2 days. And in both of those days, we're going to be covering 2 regions. So tomorrow on day 1, we'll be covering Monastery and Congo Jungle. And then on the second day, we will cover Dreamland and then Mishima Dojo. That is really all I have to explain for the second round. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the second round, the start of the second round for the Smash Ultimate CPU Tournament. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.